Alright guys, so this video is all about how to use HeroMachine, which is going to let you make your customizable character. And I do want to warn you about this website. It's a free website and it has clickbait galore all over it though. So I want you to be very careful about what you're clicking on, and if you just pay attention to where I show you here in a minute, you won't have any problems. But if you click the big buttons that say click here or whatever, that's going to open a whole box of pop-ups and crazy stuff. So things you don't want on your computer. So don't click on any of that. Make sure you're paying attention to what you're opening, and create your character and then be done out of there. Alright, so like when you go to the website, if you click on that link in your Canvas thing, you're going to come to this page, and this is the very first thing you see. Do not click on this, okay? You don't need to download anything. You don't need it, okay? So don't click on anything that looks like that. You'll scroll down and you'll see in the center of the page it says Adobe Flash Player is blocked. You do need to unblock that because it does need Flash Player. And so on your computers, last year at the top it said block or allow. You can click that. If that doesn't work in the URL, there's a place where you can click and say allow Flash Player on this site. So you might have to try a couple things. If you click that little puzzle piece, sometimes it'll give you directions. But I was able, came up on my computer, and I was just able to go up to the URL and click on it and say allow Flash Player. So you may have to do that. Okay, so don't click on this thing. This little annoying ad over here, this in the corner, is going to be there the whole time. Be careful, don't click on it. Don't say open, don't say start now, don't click on any of that. Once you start Flash Player, this is going to show up. And then here's what you need to look for. You need to decide if your superhero or villain is a male or if it's a female. You can pick either of those. So I'm going to show you a couple examples. I'm not going to go through every single thing because it would take forever for me to show you every single thing. You guys can get in there and click and see and design whatever you want, and I'll show you how to save it and then export it. So I picked female. So then you get to this screen and oh, this one's a male body. So on this drop down where it says body over here, it gives you all kinds of options. Head, hair, eyebrows, ears, nose, mouth, hands, feet. Everything you can think of is in this little drop down thing. And so you can pick body. And then once you click on the body type, you decide. At the bottom down here, this lets you scroll through the pages. There's several pages, so you can click through the pages to pick the body type you want. Alright, so I went through and I designed. This might actually be the example that pops up when you first click on it. And you can see here, here's the next option, says head, and then female standard. So you can go through again down the bottom. There's options, and again, if you're doing a male, then you would pick male standard for head, and then you go through that. See these tabs here, these are items, so that's all the categories to make your person. Here is color, so when we start designing your color, that's there. And then transform and patterns, you can mess with that if you want to make, those two are really more advanced tabs, which you can click in there and move stuff around. I did. You can figure it out. I have every confidence you guys will be able to whiz through this without my tutorial, but here it is anyways. Alright, so pick the head shape, and then like we're on head, I click color, and still female standard. And then there's prime colors, secondary colors, line color. So that's 1, 2, and 3 across the top. And so when whatever item you're focusing on, and then you click those things, that's what's going to change on your person. And you can rearrange the colors and mess with all of that, and you'll see it as you do different selections that it'll change the different colors. All right. Then when you're all done and you're totally happy with your character, oh, like right here, this box underneath is the transform box. And so these are just different things that let you rotate stuff and move stuff and resize stuff, and like current items only or all items. So if you wanted to resize the girl and the cat and the circle behind, it would let you do that. So that's what the transform button's for. And then the pattern button lets you put like design patterns into the colors. So like, I know one of them was like camouflage design, so you could put that in your color, or stripes and different designs in the background of the color. So you can do that. When you're all done and you're happy with your character, you're going to make sure the view is character, and then you're going to pick JPEG, and then you're going to export. You're going to do those three things, and it's going to save it. I don't know if I have the picture here. Oh, I do not have the picture. I thought I put it on there. Sorry. It pops up into like a Microsoft Paint or something, and then you just click the three tabs and say save, and just save it to your desktop, so that when you get to the PowerPoint portion, you can just plop that picture right into your PowerPoint and have your superhero right there. Okay. If you have any problems using that HeroMachine, you can email me and I can help you. If you don't want to use the HeroMachine, you do not have to. If you want to use one of those outlines in your worksheet, you may use one of those outlines in your worksheet. If you want to put a piece of paper up on the computer screen and trace the outline because you don't have a printer, you can do that. If you want to freehand your superhero, you can do that. Okay, these are three different options for you to design and use your creativity to come up with a superhero. If you draw your own, or if you print this paper out and color and design your own, then you're going to have to take a picture of it and upload it to Canvas. Oh, actually, you'll have to take a picture of it and then put it in your PowerPoint, sorry, so that we can see your superhero product. All right, your third video is going to be the last part of the project, and I'm going to do that on the next video. So it talks about the rest of your project. So don't forget to watch video 3.